Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans nationwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log here in Lex Anderson World. I'm your host, Lex Anderson, and in tonight's video, the two greatest words in all of professional sports. Game 7, Denver Nuggets versus the San Antonio Spurs. So if you like NBA, if you like NBA playoffs, if you like sports talk, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to your right to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Now, let's get into this video. Evil, truly, like in the horror movies, evil never dies. But for one night, it can be eliminated. Final score, Nuggets 90, Spurs 86. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The Joker had a triple-double, 21, 15, and 10. Jamal Murray, 23 points. We don't need to get into it about the Spurs because they're fake. Coach Pop, well, I'm digressing. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. I'm just so happy that the Spurs have been eliminated. So let's just go through the numbers real quick. The Denver Nuggets win their first playoff series since what, 2008, 2009. They've won their first Game 7 in a playoff series for the first time since May of 1978. Come on. This is truly a night in sports history that I present to you, the sports fans, in the annals of sports video, log, libraries, wherever. Let it be known that on this night, yes, the Spurs, for the second time, have been eliminated back to back in the first round. And that's great. I am really happy. I'm happy for the Denver Nuggets. They needed this victory. Now, back to the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan has shown as usual, come playoff time, he's not clutch, he's not key. All-star, maybe. Superstar, most definitely not. And the same for his teammate, LaMarcus Aldridge. Superstar? No, of course not. All-star, maybe, but he's not a valuable replacement of Tim Duncan. He's no David Robinson. He's nothing. When I think of LaMarcus Aldridge, all I think about is someone who's been paid hundreds of millions of dollars who's not big time. And he actually has a home for all his sneakers. There's nothing championship about him, and he proved it once again. However, Ida Prophet did decree that the Nuggets would have won in 6, which if they had won game 1, they would have, but coulda, shoulda, would have. The reality is it went to a game 7. The Nuggets survived. They move on to take on the Portland Trailblazers. Dame Lillard. This should be a very great matchup. Seeing again, look at it. Nuggets win a playoff series for the first time since 2009. The Trailblazers win a series for the first time in 14 years. Like, it's going to get no better than that. Oh, and the Joker's triple-double was the first playoff triple-double without a turnover since, yeah, you guessed it, New Orleans, Chris Paul, back in 2009. So, I was going through my closet, being the fashion sports icon that I am, thinking, what am I going to wear for this video? And when I saw that stat, had to jump on it. For those of you who don't know, Chris Paul, yes, early in his career, he played with the New Orleans Hornets. Or were they Pelicans? I should know this already. It doesn't matter. New Orleans. No, I think it was the Pelicans, actually. No, it's the Hornets. Excuse me, because there's a Hornet back here. I should know this. Yeah, there's a Hornet. New Orleans Hornets, excuse me. New Orleans has moved a lot over the course of NBA history. And speaking of moving, I think it's now time for Coach Pop to give up that label. He's the general manager. Coach Pop, your system is outdated. You've been exposed once again. It is time for Coach Pop to step down as the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. Clearly, despite having DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge and other gamey players around him, can't seem to get out the first round anymore. I bet you he misses Tony Parker now. But yes, I am just here to bury the dirt on the grave. Uh, of the San Antonio Spurs season. That's the only real reason why I'm out here making this video because, I'm just like so happy. I'm like really happy. But I have to make my prediction. The prophet will decree Denver Nuggets over the Portland Trailblazers in Alexa. Drum roll, please. 6 games. That is all Jamal Murray and the Joker will need with their teammates to get rid of Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum. Because in his canter, separated his shoulder against OKC. So he probably will be done, which means that the Portland Trailblazers will have officially run out of big men. And guess what? The Denver Nuggets have three: Mason, Plumlee, and the Joker. So yeah, I look for this to be a very good series, and I can't wait. And what else is there? Let's see, Denver Nuggets. Yeah, so Denver definitely needed this victory to prove that they aren't pretenders. Not that they're going to get to the conference finals or anything like that, but I'm like, they are if I'm going to pick them to eliminate the Trailblazers. So the semifinals should be very exciting, honestly. Warriors against the Rockets, newbies, the Trailblazers, and the Denver Nuggets. That should be exciting. And of course, earlier on this day, the Sixers, which I had predicted would win in six, got their ass handed to them. But there'll be a later video for that. So again, if you've subscribed, if you press the bell icon, you will be aware of the next video. Well, actually, sorry, that video is going to be only exclusive to my IGTV channel. So go to my Instagram. The link is right there. Follow me on the gram so you can be up to date for my IGTV videos when they drop. So that will be great. And what else is going on? Bucks, Celtics. I hate the Celtics, so let's go with the Bucks in six. And of course, Warriors, Rockets. It'll be the Warriors in six. So I'm not worried about the status of Curry and Klay Thompson. They'll be suiting up. But speaking of suit up, one last thing though about Coach Pop, who needs to resign as the head coach. People were saying how the Spurs had like 27 seconds, down by four. Why did they not foul? That's not the real question. The question is when Coach Pop was on the floor during those last 30 seconds, why were the referees not assessing him for a technical? Like I didn't know. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta be wide awake to what's being shown to you. They want you to focus on the shot clock. But Coach Pop is on the goddamn floor as the play, as the Nuggets were running their play, and he's walking up to the ref like he's waving for them to foul, but you're on the court standing next to the ref. Why is the referee not giving him a technical? The game didn't need to be as close as it should have been. So please ignore the 4 points and why they didn't foul. No, that's a moot issue. Why is Coach Pop on the goddamn floor while the Nuggets are running their play? Is that not a technical foul? Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below because, is this the white privilege thing? Like Coach Pop, oh my God, so high and mighty that you can actually be on the court during a play telling your team to foul and the referees aren't assessing a technical foul on you. But the NBA, we know that it's rigged. We know that they're crooked, and we also know that there's more money to be gained from the Denver Nuggets and their fan base versus the Spurs, who again for 22 straight seasons had even made the playoffs. So speaking of made, I'm gonna make my way out of here. Lex Anderson, you know what it is. Thank you for viewing. Signing out. Ooh, yeah, Kawhi. Definitely handed it to the 76ers. Didn't see that coming. Then again, I don't think the Sixers saw that coming either. But again, IGTV for that.